evening. Well, we had a round of showers and thunderstorms earlier today, and we've had a few isolated storms already this evening. A few have become severe, and right now we do have a severe thunderstorm warning, which continues for Cedar and Dade County until about 10:15 this evening. This is for quarter-size hail, and quarter-size hail was reported in the Stockton area at about 9:45. This is moving. It'll be out of the viewing area soon. It is moving to the southeast at about 20 to 30 miles per hour. We have additional storms still to the north of the area. Some of those will still be pushing in with wind gusts to 50 to 60 miles per hour possible, and also nickel to quarter-size hail. So isolated in nature tonight, and again tomorrow afternoon, and even Thursday afternoon, more storms in the forecast. I'll have details on this coming up in just a few minutes. KSN Local News at 10 starts now.
In high definition, local, part of your community. This is KSN Local News at 10.
Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Jessica Shear.
And I'm Eric Crosswhite. The search for a 12-year-old girl who went missing in Shoal Creek will now go into a third day. Newton County Sheriff Chris Jennings says they suspended the search for 12-year-old Brooke Robinson around 8:30 tonight. The plan is to begin searching again around 8 tomorrow morning, weather permitting. The goal is to have a helicopter in the air by 9 a.m. Today, crews made several trips back and forth from Zan's Creekside Campground to the old Fillmore Bridge. Several divers were in the water today, but more are expected to be used tomorrow. Several fire department water teams were also on site today. Robinson went missing around 2 yesterday afternoon while tubing. She was not wearing a life jacket.
And as rescuers continue searching for Brooke Robinson, a prayer vigil is held to help support those hurting.
And KSN's Lauren Lapka joins us now in the studio. And Lauren, there was a large turnout tonight.
That's right, Eric, Jessica. Dozens came out to Cunningham Park. Family, friends, and residents all coming together during this difficult time. It's been more than 24 hours since 12-year-old Brooke Robinson disappeared into Shoal Creek.
It was just a time that we could gather together as a community to show support to this family during this time and just pray for them.
Despite plans coming together in just 3 hours, dozens of people gathered at Cunningham Park to support those with aching hearts.
When one part of our community hurts, we all hurt.
I also grew up in Joplin, so when you see people come together, it really shows the power of love that really does exist in our community.
Hugs were shared, tears were shed, and prayers were prayed for Brooke and the Robinson family.
When tragedy happens, we don't always know why. We wish we had the answers. What I do know is in the midst of it, that if we come together, we can love each other. We can always love each other through it. And then through that, peace and comfort comes through God.
It's also very easy to lean towards fear and anger and depression. And I'm praying against that for this family because, with a situation like this and you don't know why stuff happens, it's very easy for those emotions and those thoughts to creep in. So I'm praying for that family and for their friends in that regards.
I pray that you comfort your people right now. I pray for protection over your people right now.
Jessica, Eric, obviously a very difficult time for everyone right now.
Our thoughts are definitely with him tonight.
Yes.
Lauren, thank you.
And we're getting a better idea of how much damage flooding caused in the state of Missouri this month. Preliminary damage estimate figures from FEMA and SEMA show $58 million in damage to public infrastructure and emergency response costs. There's also another $28 million in housing and other individual and family losses. About 369 homes were destroyed by floodwaters and another 848 were damaged. Missouri Governor Eric Greitens issued a disaster declaration last Thursday for 45 counties affected by flooding.
McDonald County is expecting a busy summer for water activities, which means more law enforcement. Sheriff Michael Hall says usually on weekends they add about 2 deputies out on patrol. They're on the lookout for someone trespassing, fights, DWIs, and those being unsafe on the water. Campground managers say the extra law enforcement helps keep their customers under control.
We support the police department and the sheriff's office, and we are glad to have them out there and to get rid of any riffraff.
And deputies also prepare for the busy season by making sure all equipment is working, as well as communication with other emergency personnel.
Thousands of children die annually from unintentional drownings, but simple things like learning how to swim and wearing life jackets can save lives. KSN's Ashley Godwin has the story.
The pool is a fun activity for children during the summer, but it is also a place where kids and parents need to be most cautious.
couple years ago, we had a little girl walk out too far, and she knew it as soon as she walked out there, and I just got in and pulled her to the side.
Most of the issues probably come from lack of training.
Experts say it's best for both kids and lifeguards to be educated for pool safety. And at the Joplin pools, lifeguards are required to have extensive training every year.
We do a 3-day training with all of our new lifeguards, and then all of our returners go through a 1-day class with us.
We do a lot of training. We did an online course and an in-water course.
Joplin pools also offer swim lessons for kids and for those who don't know how to yet, a life jacket program.
They come to our admissions desk, we can get them a life jacket if we have them in stock, or they can bring a life jacket from home. It just needs to be Coast Guard approved.
Proper training and being aware of the rules can make for a great time at the pool.
We want them to be safe and have fun.
As long as children and parents are following the rules, it's a lot less likely that an emergency situation would happen.
In Joplin, Ashley Godwin, KSN Local News.
The Missouri State Highway Patrol makes a number of drunk driving arrests over the holiday weekend. Troopers arrested 16 drunk drivers as well as 5 intoxicated boat operators. They add there were 0 fatalities on Southwest Missouri roadways, but there were 55 crashes with 27 injuries. And they say they've arrested 15 people for drugs.
Goodman Elementary students have been temporarily scattered, but there's a new plan for next year. Goodman students will all attend class in the 7th grade wing of Neosho Middle School. That space will become available once the new Neosho Junior High School is complete, housing 7th and 8th grade students. Goodman students have been going to school in different Neosho School District buildings. It's been this way since the school was destroyed on April 4th in a tornado. Students say it was hard moving from the building they've grown up in, but with the help of teachers, they've learned to grow together.
So at first I was kind of sad, then after I felt better because I knew that we were going to have like a new and better school.
Our theme next year is So Happy Together, and we're going to continue that on, and I think it challenged us, but yet we grew, so it was good.
The old Goodman Elementary School was just approved for demolition. Once they tear it down, Principal Hamilton says they'll start plans for a new school soon.
Joplin will soon be home to a new community-based outpatient clinic for veterans. The clinic will be located at 3015 South Connecticut Avenue. The new clinic will be in conjunction with the clinic being built in Springfield. Together, they will serve the southwest region of Missouri. By locating clinics in Joplin and Springfield, this allows the VA to expand access within a 30-minute drive time to approximately 9,000 veterans. The Gene Taylor Outpatient Clinic in Mount Vernon will close after the Springfield and Joplin clinics open.
Scientists are reporting it will be one of the worst summers for tick bites. If you or your pets are spending time outdoors, health officials say it's a good idea to be aware of the symptoms of tick bites and how to prevent illnesses. Ticks live in grass, shrubs, and trees and are attracted to humans and animals. A tick-borne disease can show signs of rashes, headaches, muscle pains, and fever. A registered nurse at the Jasper County Health Department says there are ways to prevent tick bites.
Long sleeves, if you can stand it, long pants, and tuck them into your socks if you're going to be in a wooded, brushy area, and the use of insect repellents containing DEET.
If you get a tick bite, Huey says don't assume the worst, but it is best to seek medical treatment if you start to show symptoms.
More strategic planning goes into where city workers plant trees than you might realize. Trees to Joplin City arborist Mike McDaniel are more than just a place for shade. He goes around planning where they should go and how they'll look in the next 20 years. The city planted trees at Murphy Park in Joplin about 2 years ago, and he says he's gotten a lot of questions about the way they were planted. But new trees line the creek in the park, which were planted, or replanted that is, after the tornado. They planted them near each other so the trees will grow healthier.
That closeness will actually make them grow more like they're in a forest rather than they're in your front yard. So as the trees kind of reach for light, they start competing for that low light and they'll get taller faster.
The trees will help keep the ground from eroding away next to the creek, and he says in the next 15 years the trees will be noticeably taller because of the style of planting.
We want to remind you to join us for the next stop of our 2017 Freeman Health Safety Tour this Thursday at the kickoff of Galena Days in Galena, Kansas. There will be lots of fun stuff to do.
That's right. You can come check out the AeroCare MedTrans Freeman Health System helicopter. You can get in the chopper and check out all the life-saving equipment.
The Alliance of Southwest Missouri is going to be there with their smokehouse to teach you about fires in your home. And we'll have a fire safety training trailer from the Galena Fire Department to learn about fire plans and family exit plans. Plus, the Alliance will also have those fun pedal cars and beer goggles to teach about drinking and driving.
Well, do you know what an automated home is? You can find out how easily and wirelessly you control everything from lights to security systems in your home from automated technology. Learn how to keep your family safe outdoors this summer.
The Freeman Health System will be there with health professionals to talk about your health, plus meet first responders and let the kiddos hang out in that bounce house. And Aaron Sachs and Associates will be handing out free bike helmets for kids as well.
It is the kickoff to Galena Days with music, contest, games, and rides, plus a ton of great food. And we will be also registering people to win this awesome home safety kit. It's valued at over $350. And our grand prize, a home security system and 3 years of monitoring.
Again, it's at the Galena Fire Department this Thursday from 4 to 7, and you can find more details on our website, 4stateshomepage.com.
You are going to need to know what that weather is like, though, for that event. Chief Meteorologist Stacy Garvilla is here to look at our forecast, although before we can think about that, you are tracking storms right now.
Yes, a couple of isolated storms out there this evening, and they still have the potential to bring wind gusts from 50 to 60 miles per hour and also some small hail tonight. So we'll watch for that. Plus, over the next couple of days, that stormy pattern will continue, especially as we get into the weekend. So we'll have details on that coming up next. First, though, here's a look at the almanac, and our temperatures today still climbed into the upper 70s and lower 80s. We'll be right back.
In high definition, this is KSN Local News with Jessica Shear, Eric Crosswhite, meteorologist Stacy Garvilla, and Eric Annette. We are KSN Local News.
So which one looks better? This one? Or this one? This one? Or this one? And this one? Or this one? Looks like the choice is clear.
Staking claim to the loosest slots in Oklahoma, Missouri, and Kansas. We're right down the road. Come get your share. Buffalo Run Casino and Resort, Miami, Oklahoma.
At KSN TV, we don't sell ratings, we sell results.
I've been in the car business for 40 years in Southwest Missouri, and in that length of time, I've always relied on KSN and KODE for my TV ad. They've gotten the bulk of my ad budget, and they've helped my business to prosper and grow. Relying on KSN and KODE for TV advertising is definitely the way to go.
Our job is to make your cash registers ring. Give one of our experienced account executives a call and let us help you grow your bottom line. Dolby Digital on KSN, sponsored by Creative Audio, #1 in mobile electronics.
Why does Buffalo Run Casino claim they have the best odds to win?
Because we are always finding ways
to loosen our slots even more.
Why does Buffalo Run Casino continue to lower their overhead?
With low overhead, we can loosen our slots to pay you more.
Why are people driving hundreds of miles to play at Buffalo Run Casino?
To win!
To win! To win more money!
Staking claim to the loosest slots in Oklahoma and Missouri. Buffalo Run Casino and Resort, Miami, Oklahoma.
Meat and More needs to be your first stop grocery store with savings like these. Fully cooked ground beef, $1.99 a pound. Bacon cheddar beef patties, 4 count, $4.99. Our mission is to save your family 40% or more.
Cluck, cluck, save a buck.
At the Hershaway Law Firm, they specialize in taking cases through trial if necessary to maximize your settlement. Other law firms settle quickly and move on. That's why Hershaway Law is recognized for record-setting settlements. Go to h-law.com.
This is what inspiring looks like. The new 2017 Ford Fiesta SE. Economy delivering an impressive 35 miles per gallon highway. Only $12,407. Shop CarthageFord.com. Here's a new 2017 Ford Focus, starting at only $14,512. Shop CarthageFord.com. Take I-44 to exit 18, then north on Highway 49. For your best deals, shop CarthageFord.com.
And now, from the KSN Live First Alert Doppler Storm Center, certified with an AMS seal of approval. Weather with meteorologist Stacy Garvilla.
Welcome back this evening. Our weather photo brought to you by the law firm of Bishop and Hayes was sent from Brian Talbot. This is of mammatus clouds that were taken near Carthage. This is a beautiful photo. We saw some of these after one round of storms. We still had a few additional storms later that night, but this was taken on Saturday. A stormy Saturday, but the rest of the Memorial Day weekend was very nice. So Brian, thanks for sharing that to my Facebook page. Speaking of very nice, that's what you'll see pictured here on our Tower Cam time lapse brought to you by Stables Casino, recorded earlier this afternoon. That's after a round of some showers and storms made their way through the four-state area earlier today, and now we have a few isolated storms out there right now. You can see Freeman Health First Alert Doppler radar no longer showing any severe thunderstorms. We have had a few severe thunderstorm warnings earlier today for quarter-size hail, also winds gusting between 50 and 60 miles per hour. Notice that we could still find some nickel-size hail here north of Nevada and Vernon County, but we no longer have any severe storms in place. That has now really weakened here in the last few scans. As far as satellite radar, it's recapping our day. We had some showers and storms with light rain earlier. That has now moved well off to the south and east of the area. We've had this secondary area of showers and storms, and these will continue to be very isolated in nature as they continue tracking south and east through the area later tonight. Now, future weather model forecast going to show them mainly going to stay in the far northeastern portion of the viewing area. We may see a few additional storms try to make their way into parts of southeast Kansas, Bourbon, Crawford counties, and then over into parts of Vernon and Barton counties. Once again, Cedar and Dade still going to find maybe a few isolated storms from that activity still to the north of the area. But overall, many places stay dry and stay quiet tonight. Temperatures today, they did make it into the upper 70s, lower 80s. Right now, we've fallen to about the mid and upper 60s and the lower 70s. And our wind speeds, well, they're fairly light right now. They were breezy with some of the showers and storms earlier today, but winds are primarily from the south and southeast, and that is where they will stay during the day tomorrow. Now, as far as our future temperatures and winds, you're going to continue to notice where we see our wind speeds coming from all different directions. Temperatures are still going to warm to the low to mid 80s tomorrow, but with these wind speeds in different directions, it's indicating some boundaries still draped across the area. Boundaries will be the focus for additional showers and storms here over the next couple of days. Notice temperatures still in the mid, even some upper 80s expected on Thursday. So we'll time out some of these rain chances for you. This is tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock. A few more pop-up showers and storms, still with the potential to see winds gusting between 50 and 60 miles per hour, even nickel to quarter-size hail. So a few severe thunderstorms are still possible tomorrow and even Thursday. Here we go Thursday afternoon, additional rain chances, especially for late Friday into Saturday when a more widespread system will be moving its way into the four states. So now the KSN forecast from your local weather authority. Tonight, 58 degrees, partly cloudy skies, along with isolated storms. Southwest Missouri tomorrow, high of 85 degrees, mostly sunny with isolated storms. And tomorrow in southeast Kansas, we'll also find high temperatures in about the low to mid 80s, again with mostly sunny skies and storms possible. Northeast Oklahoma tomorrow, high of 85 degrees, mostly sunny with a few storms and southwest winds. And here's that extended forecast. Rain chances pretty much every day. Right now I've got Sunday dry, but more showers and storms possible by Monday and Tuesday of next week. No real change in those temperatures as they'll stay in the low to mid 80s for highs. But you can always log on to 4stateshomepage.com and click under the weather tab for additional weather information. Storms overall the next couple of days still hit or miss, but looks like it'll be a bit more widespread moving into the Friday and Saturday time frame. We could see even a couple of inches of rain.
Seeing them less and less.
Yes.
All right, Stacy, thanks so much.
Well, coming up, a Newton County building is officially up and running.
Plus, members of a Southwest Missouri Legion unveil a display honoring area veterans. That's next when KSN Local News at 10 returns.
Man, Sonic is all in on this new Transformers movie. Check out these sweepstake prizes and these color-changing slushes.
Human.
I am all in too.
Oh, wow. You really are. I mean, maybe you'll win the trip to Paramount Studios.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great, but first I'm gonna talk to her.
That redhead?
No, that little coupe with the nice taillights.
It's a car, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Enter the Transform Your Summer Sweepstakes with new color-changing slushes and see Transformers The Last Night in theaters June 21st. This is how you Sonic.
FFO Home Stories.
We didn't want to bring our old furniture to a new house.
We were able to afford this, and this for a low monthly price.
FFO Home, where great quality lives for less.
Great furniture buys and a 3-day, 2-night getaway. Visit FFO Home all week long for the best deals and find out how to receive a vacation break to over 50 destinations. Memorial Day savings all week at FFO Home.
John, what's it take to be a winner?
I think when you get up every day, you got to feel good, Coach.
You got to take care of yourself.
Like you always say, it's about teamwork.
Thank you.
Realizing we're all in this together.
And when our team's in this game, with over 2,000 slots, 5 table games, 6 restaurants, and 374 luxurious rooms, live every moment at Downstream Casino Resort.
Yeah. Chevy Cruze and Malibu are making quite an impression.
Wi-Fi in a car. I like that it has a camera. I can see where I'm backing up.
It's no wonder that Chevrolet is the most awarded and fastest growing retail brand in 2016.
I think I'll be trading in my car now.
Qualified lessees can get this well-equipped Chevy Cruze for around $179 a month. Plus, find your tag and get an additional $1,000 lease cash on select Cruze vehicles in stock. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
We have about 20 staff members in our businesses.
I have a daycare, and so I'm responsible for 20 other families' children.
It really hit home that we really need to have a storm shelter.
We needed the security. With the way the weather's been in the last few years, really made us nervous.
To me, it means I have a safe place in my house.
This has given us more peace of mind every time we see a storm rolling.
I don't worry now. I feel safe.
I trust my life with it.
Tonight's weather is sponsored by Car Credit. Yes, you're approved.
Welcome back. The Newton County Circuit Courthouse, that is now open after moving into its new building. It features 3 new courtrooms, 2 jury rooms, and a waiting area. The courthouse will soon have a sally port with inmates having one direct route to the court. The building also has new flooring, lighting, and restrooms. The courthouse was closed for a couple of days during the move.
The veterans who died fighting for our country are recognized in Newton County. The unveiling of the World War II Veterans Deceased While on Duty plaque is displayed for all to see. It includes the names of 58 Newton County service members who died during World War II. This project took members from the Diamond American Legion post more than 6 months to make happen.
What they did for the country. This is all very important, particularly if you've been in service or know someone who has. That they are recognized.
The plaque is located inside Newton County's courthouse, located at 101 South Wood Street in Neosho. Turning now to sports, Eric Connect joins us in the studio. And Eric, Crowder baseball looking to stay alive one more day at the JUCO World Series.
Yeah, in Grand Junction, Colorado, and facing a team today from Kansas, Cowley County Community College. We'll show you those highlights here coming up. Also, a Royals rookie pitcher had quite the debut tonight. And next, the Aurora baseball team is ready to make another trip to the Final Four. The Hound Dogs play their semifinal game Thursday. We'll have a preview coming up.
Build it, you demolish it. The legendary Homewrecker Burrito. Come build yours today with 20+ fresh ingredients. Swing by Moe's every Monday for an awesome deal on a burrito with chips and salsa.
Somebody who's a trial lawyer is in one of the most honorable and oldest professions that we have, as long as what they're doing is they're caring about the client rather than about their own self-interest rather than about how fast they can line their own pocketbook. As lawyers, we want to give our clients meaningful options, and how they have meaningful options is if the other side knows that the client and their lawyers have the willingness, the courage, and the ability to go all the way to a jury and get justice that way.
New homes feature open floor plans designed for the way you want to live. Unfortunately, you bought a used home with little boxy rooms. Come experience our beautiful floor plans for yourself, only at Schuber Mitchell Homes.
Have you been quoted $8,000, $7,000, even $6,000 for a pair of hearing aids? That's a lot of money, and you're probably asking yourself why they cost so much. They don't have to, because the answer to overpriced hearing aids is simple.
We want to hear from you, so come on down to Yogi Hicks Hearing Aid Labs.
Hit it, spin, and win at Quapaw Casino. We've got over 500 of the hottest machines for you to play, like Lucky Ducky, Polar High Roller, and Hot Red Ruby. And we're always adding new machines to the mix. Don't forget our daily promotions for your chance to win even more cash. Are you ready to mix and mingle with the other winners? Have a blast at Quapaw Casino, where there's always plenty of cash to be won.
And now sports with KSN Sports Director Eric Kmet.
Crowder College baseball had avoided elimination from the JUCO World Series, winning 2 games in a row, and the Rough Riders look to make it 3 in a row. Today, facing Cowley County, another strong program from the state of Kansas, but a rough start for Crowder. Pitcher Aaron Ashby, runners on second and third. The wild pitch allows 1 run to score. Then here comes the runner from second, and he's safe as well. Cowley gets 3 runs in the first inning. Fourth inning, Crowder comes back to tie it at 4, but a grounder to third. Tough play for Kobe Morris, and a bad throw to first allows Brett Fair to score. Cowley back on top 5-4, and the Crowder pitching staff appeared to be on fumes today as Crowder's great season comes to an end with an 11-5 loss. Crowder finishes with a 54-16 record. They finish 6th in the JUCO World Series. Well, for the second year in a row, the Aurora baseball team is in the Final Four. Aurora's Class 4 semifinal game will be Thursday at 6:30 in O'Fallon against Pleasant Hill. Aurora took home 3rd place last year in the Final Four, and they've been very motivated to get back there. Aurora comes in with a 26-3 record. They're led by their pitching, and junior Wyatt Sparks, a Missouri State commit, will start on Thursday. They'll face a Pleasant Hill team that's from the Kansas City area and has an 18-9 record. And Coach James Hoffman says the team has learned a lot from last year's run, and it will help them keep them relaxed this time around.
Being one of only 4 teams in Class 4 to continue to play is just awesome. You know, these kids, you know, they're loose, they're having fun, and you know that's the most important part for them is to enjoy the experience. And you know, I say once in a lifetime and twice in a lifetime for some of these guys. You know, but it's just a good time out here. I mean, they're loose, they're having fun, they're just being kids.
Throughout the season, I mean, we played hard, but it's like once we got into postseason, it's like, okay, we know what we have to do now, and so we kicked it up a notch, and I mean, we've done well.
The Cardinals looking to bounce back at home tonight against the Dodgers. First inning, good start, already up 1-0. Yadier Molina singles to center. That's going to score 2. The Cardinals led 3-0 after 1 inning, but third inning it's now 3-2. And the ball up the middle here, and the Cardinal rookie second baseman Paul DeYoung, poor throw to first. 2 runs scored. Dodgers lead it 4-3. Fifth inning, Dodgers load the bases, and Tyler Lyons walks in a run. Another rough night for the Cardinals as the Dodgers win it 9-4. Cardinals have now dropped 10 of their last 13 games. Royals and Tigers from Kauffman Stadium, the Major League debut for rookie pitcher Eric Skoglund. And first batter of the game, Dixon Machado, hot smash to third, and Mike Moustakis, the diving stop and throw. Great play there by Moose. And Skoglund would take it from there. 6 1/3 innings, no runs allowed, just 2 hits. What a debut tonight for him. Bottom of the 6th inning, still no score until Eric Hosmer, the 2-out RBI single. Royals take a 1-0 lead, and the Royals bullpen does their job tonight, and the Royals shut out the Tigers 1-0. And also tonight, Albert Pujols hit another home run for the Angels. That gives him 599 for his career. He's one away from 600, and they're still playing tonight in Anaheim, so he could get 600 tonight. We'll see.
Plenty of opportunities.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Eric. Well, a family new to a Texas neighborhood just wanted to have a nice birthday celebration for their son.
Coming up, how emergency personnel stepped in to help. That's next when KSN Local News at 10 returns.
Tonight on Fallon, Tina Fey and the Ragtime Gals.
Lucky for you, that's what I like.
That's right. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's right. Tonight, Seth Meyers welcomes Wanda Sykes and comedian Chris Gethard. NBC Tonight.
Have you been diagnosed with spinal stenosis, bulging or herniated disc, sciatica, or other chronic spine conditions? Are you ready to find lasting relief? Call Laser Spine Institute, the nation's leader in minimally invasive spine surgery, to learn how a less than 1-inch incision can have you up and walking within a few hours of surgery, free from chronic back pain, and with no hospital stay and no lengthy recovery.
Call 844-532-BACK now for your no-cost MRI review.
Take your first step in joining over 60,000 patients who found lasting relief at Laser Spine Institute.
My boss would send me home because I was in excruciating pain. Going to Laser Spine Institute, I go in, I have the procedure, and walk out a changed person, good to go back to work. It's changed my life completely.
If you've been told you might need neck or back surgery, call 1-844-532-BACK now for your no-cost MRI review.
Laser Spine Institute, a less than 1-inch incision, a lifetime of standing tall.
Meat and More needs to be your first stop grocery store with savings like these. Fully cooked ground beef $1.99 a pound. Bacon cheddar beef patties 4-count $4.99. Our mission is to save your family 40% or more.
Cluck, cluck, save a buck.
You've seen them on TV. Now it's your chance to see the superstars of monster truck racing live. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Outlaw Nationals. Friday and Saturday, June 9th and 10th at Miami Fairgrounds. More monster trucks than ever. 13 monsters in all. High-flying tough trucks. And take the ride of a lifetime in the mighty Monster Bus. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Outlaw Nationals. Save cash. Discount tickets on sale now at O'Reilly Auto Parts stores. Get ready for the monsters.
Joplin Transmission and Auto Center. Get your auto fixed on Route 66.
It's summertime, winning time on the Oklahoma-Missouri border. 3 different casinos, all within 10 minutes. Indigo Sky Casino, Bordertown Casino and Arena, and Outpost Casino. Over $1.5 million in total cash and free play will go in June. Over 2,000 of your favorite gaming machines, plus table games, poker, bingo, and off-track betting. Indigo Sky Casino, Bordertown Casino and Arena, Outpost Casino, proudly owned by the Eastern Shawnee Tribe of Oklahoma.
Jessica Shear, only on KSN Local News.
Finally this evening, when no one went to a little boy's birthday party, police and firefighters stepped in and saved the day, as they always do. Well, this past weekend, Graham Day was looking forward to celebrating his 8th birthday, but the family is relatively new to the neighborhood in Hurst, Texas, and they say he hasn't made a lot of close friends. So when no one showed up, his mother went to the police department to ask if anyone would come talk to the boy, because he wants to be a police officer when he grows up. So when they heard that, all the officers on shift, plus a few firefighters, showed up with lights on and sirens blaring. Since the party, Graham's mother says several children have come over, and someone even left an anonymous gift at their front door, saving the day, as they always do.
That's right, and hopefully he'll make some more friends. There's nothing more heartbreaking, though, than no kids showing up to a kid's birthday party.
And it's hard in general, moving from place to place, that I'm sure it was just hard for him in general.
Being new kid in town is never easy, but I know when I was that age, I would probably had more fun with a bunch of police officers than other kids.
Oh, look at them. Heroes at their best. Well, Chief Meteorologist Stacey Garvilla does have one last look at our forecast and one last look at the radar as well, because there are storms out there.
Yes, a new severe thunderstorm warning too, which continues for Vernon and a portion of Barton County as well. That will go until about 11:15 this evening. That is for quarter-size hail. I'll zoom in on that radar there. You can see this is moving to the southeast at about 30 to 40 miles per hour. So right now, some quarter-size hail moving through the Nevada area. We may see a few more of these become severe tonight, but overall staying isolated, and most places do stay dry tonight.
Let's hope they move out kind of quickly. I know a lot of people want some sleep. Stacey, thanks so much.
Well, that's our news for now.
More local news stories along with weather and sports can be found by logging onto our website, 4stateshomepage.com.
Have a good night, everybody.